You are tuned in to A Dose for the Soul, episode number 3, 35th Sunrise. But let's not forget, it's 35 and fine still. Your host, yours truly, Misty, host of Double Dose of Raw Talk podcast, is celebrating her birthday this week. And I have been in full-blown reflective mode. Somebody actually helped me define basically why I've been crying all day. And apparently I am a emo-hoe. That is emo, E-M-O hyphen hoe, H-O-E. Yes, you heard it right. Okay. And let me wear that badge proudly. So let's get right to it. You guys know A Dose for the Soul is a minisode series every Tuesdays where you guys are here for a deeper look into my soul, and I share with you guys my reflections. And so I've been very reflective this past week since the last episode you guys tuned into, and I'm realizing it is because of my birthday. So let me tell you what's up, what's going on, what's the shit show that I was going through and putting myself through. I am in pure bliss of celebration of my birthday. I love my birthday. I've had probably 2 of the best birthdays in the last 2 years, right? Celebrating with people that I love, celebrating, making awesome memories, doing things I probably would have never done before. And the bottom line is that this year's birthday is clearly unique and it's not like any other. I mean, 35 is a special year, right? We definitely got to reflect on it, but it's also the whole shit show with the pandemic. And as I thought that I was cool, right? I was calm and collective. It turns out I'm really not. It turns out that a little bit of fear set in, a little bit of uncertainty. Right now the city is in a gray area. We're like right on the verge of maybe going into a second wave. So, anxiety starts to stir up a little bit. So I'm doing all the best and possible to control that anxiety, to control my health, and to just stay focused and stay strong. Cool. Okay. But then there's everything else. And I wasn't pinpointing what was everything else. And it turns out that this fear and this uncertainty actually had to do with the fact that, one, I never really mourned or grieved the family members that my family lost. And so this is where this fear and this uncertainty and this little, just a tad bit of anxiety was coming from. And then the other part of this is that I realized that compared to 2 years ago of a birthday and 1 year ago of a birthday, I haven't seen my friends in a very long time. And I'm here feeling like, damn, 35 is special. I want to see my friends. And I mean my friends. I mean the ones that have been there all these fucking years celebrating some of the dopest fucking birthdays with your girl, okay? So I said, you know what? In the middle of me just having my emo-hoe moment, okay? And just trying to really embrace this upcoming 35th sunrise, I said to myself, you know what, Misty, Daisy, you need to go to your phone, you need to go to that group chat, and you need to hit up your friends and make a date and make a plan for this weekend to celebrate your life with them, with the people that you love. Because y'all know I'm going to celebrate with my family. We're going to be social distancing and be very responsible, I promise. And I'm going to celebrate with my hoes, with my boos, okay, with my homies. But then I also got these homies over here that I'm like, yo, I haven't seen my boos. Like, I need to see them. And so successfully, I have set this up. And I'm so excited that I am going to be able to see them. I have not seen them in probably over a year. I can't even remember really. I know we've been talking with each other. I know we've been supportive of each other. And to be quite honest with you guys, the more I reflect and the more I realize, looking back on the opportunities I did have, when outside finally opened, to really see my friends and spend time with them, the ones that have been there this whole time, I have a slight, I don't want to call it regret, just, a slight second thought of the choices that I made. And I really wish I would have taken the time to see them, even if it was for a few minutes. I really wish I would have taken the time to really fulfill my soul and my spirit with the people that I truly love the most. And I am very reflective on that. You already know I'm present with it too. And I wanted to share this with you guys because I'm realizing more and more that maybe I'm not the only one that has gone through this or is going through this, right? That maybe somebody out there has in fact also lost a loved one to this virus, is still, within their spirit, within their soul, still battling and fighting against this pandemic, maybe internally, and hasn't really put it out there. And so if you're the person who hasn't truly really mourned the loss of your loved one, or if you know someone who hasn't truly mourned the loss of their loved one, who was trying to beat this virus and they just couldn't. I encourage you to fight that anxiety and to fight that fear and to fight that uncertainty. I encourage you to look at the most recent sunrise you just celebrated. Or I encourage you to look forward to the next sunrise that you will be celebrating, right? Because every day, if 2020 taught us anything, every single day we are blessed and we are grateful for another day and another chance to breathe and walk and talk and blink, okay? So don't let that take over you, I should say. Don't let that overpower your soul, your spirit, your life. Don't let that fear turn your world upside down. As if it's not bad enough, the world has been upside down for quite some time. Embrace your life, embrace your ability to celebrate. If not your next sunrise, right? Your loved one's sunrise. It's okay to find the balance between celebrating life, which is what I'm learning now, and still finding the time to grieve and mourn the loss of our loved ones, the loss of all the people that we lost in the city to this terrible pandemic. It's okay to find that balance and to make it make sense to us, to our soul, to our spirit. Because, our soul, our spirit, our being, our existence is only going to know what we allow to define. If we don't face it, if we don't identify it, how are we going to be able to work through it? We're not going to be able to. And so here I am. My ass is crying 3-4 times today, not figuring out where the hell I am, what's going on, why my emotions are all over the place. I was troubled, extremely troubled today. And thankfully, I have some amazing people in my life who I was able to turn to and talk to. And I was able to put things into perspective and really work through them. I was able to identify and define what it was that was interrupting my ability to continue embracing this upcoming 35th sunrise, this upcoming 35 and 5 birthday that I will be celebrating this weekend. And it was for sure the fear and uncertainty brewing into anxiety that it was about to turn my life upside down. I realized just how, moody I've been. I realized that, the arguments I've been getting into, shout out to my family for tolerating me. It's been a bit intense for me for this last week. And I really couldn't put those pieces together into this puzzle of my life. I couldn't find that last piece, and I finally did today to make it make sense. And now that it does, and now that I've figured it out, I'm sharing this reflection with you guys so it doesn't happen to you. And if you feel that it's happening to you, you need someone to talk to, come look for your girl. I'm here. Contact the show. You already know. Email the show. I put it in the show notes. You guys already know. Sometimes we do need to talk about it out loud. And even if you're by yourself, I be talking to myself all the time. Just let it out. Find that outlet and let it out. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it interfere with everything that you are accepting, celebrating, and embracing in your life. And if it is your life you are embracing and celebrating, please do so. Please do so. I'm here for it. On that note, I hope you have enjoyed this little reflective moment. Me being an emo-hoe. And I hope you guys tune in to this week's full episodes. That's right, you heard it, full episodes. You guys are getting double dose on Wednesday and Thursday. It is going to be a very heartfelt topic, very dear to me, near to many of my loved ones. And I hope you guys continue to grace me with your presence on my present moments with A Dose for the Soul every Tuesday minisode series with your host, Miss D. And you guys, you'll tune in. Talk to you later. Bye.